New Calvin.
Simple is the new smart. This is the term used to describe the new flagship smartphone from LG, and the LG is one of the best Android devices out there in the market right now. The G3 is truly ahead of its time, being the only LG device to feature a QHD display. What does that mean? That means the display is 4 times HD and 2 times full HD with a massive pixel density of 538, backed by a 3000 mAh battery and the quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor. The G3 is truly built to last. New camera technology is also on board, giving you razor-sharp images at good and low light condition. The list goes on when talking about the improvements made on the G3, from the removable battery to the micro SD card support, QHD display, laser autofocus, smart keyboard, smart notifier, and the new knock code lock screen security. It's safe to say that the G3 is one of the must-have Android device of 2014, and maybe even better than some of the flagship devices already out there from Sony, Samsung and HTC. But hopefully by the end of this video you guys will have some idea of why the G3 gets the praises that it does. Anyway guys, my name is Corey and welcome back to my channel. This is my full review of the new LG G3, one of the beast smartphones out there on the market. Last year the G2 was praised for its innovative design. It was simple yet stylish and it held a premium look and feel, even though the device was built with a polycarbonate material. From the G2, LG said they had listened to consumers. Their aim was to improve on the design of the G2. Now fast forward to 2014 and the G3 looks even more premium to the eyes and it's even more comfortable to hold. The front of the G3 is made up mostly of the 2K display with no physical keys on the front or the side. You can find the front facing camera and the earpiece at the top of the phone and the LG branding at the bottom. The G3 is a gorgeous handset. What I love about the design is the fact that on paper it sounds like a very heavy device because of the 5.5 inch display, but in reality it's actually only 149 grams in comparison to some other flagships out there like the HTC One, which weighs in at 160 grams, and the Sony Xperia Z2, which is my second phone, which weighs in at 163 grams. Both devices house a smaller display, yet they're both heavier than the LG G3, which houses a bigger display. Now at the back of the G3 is a aluminium type of design. It's not really aluminium, but it gives off that type of look. The back is still removable, but what I like about this design and what I find cool about it is the fact that it doesn't attract fingerprints and it's also removable, so it does give you access to go ahead and take out that 3000 mAh battery. The back also features LG's signature power key along with the volume rocker, camera, dual LED flash and the all new laser focus. When it comes to the performance aspect, the G3 has it all plus more. Not only does it features the beast Snapdragon 801 processor with 2 or 3 GB of RAM depending on the internal variant you purchase, but LG has also packed the G3 with several simple to use features that is said to make your life that much easier. From the lock screen, LG has introduced knock code. The knock code is a new way of unlocking your G3. Rather than using a pin or a password, you simply knock on a certain area of your screen that then awakes and unlocks your screen for you all at the same time. They've also added the smart notifier to the home screen. Again, this is another useful and easy feature to use. This feature basically helps to keep your phone maintained. If you have any missed calls of any sort, it will then alert you and ask you if you want to ring the person back. If you dialed in a number in your keypad and you forgot to save the number, it will then ask you if you want to save the number or delete the number. One thing that I really like about the smart notifier is the fact that it checks your phone to see which apps you're not using and which downloaded files you're not using, and it will then ask you if you want to delete these files to then free up some storage on your phone. I find that feature to be pretty cool, but again, let me know what you guys think of that feature. Now when it comes to the display, this is one of the areas where the G3 shines. It's one of the first to feature a 5.5 inch QHD display, which is 2K resolution at 1440 x 2560 and a pixel density of 534. It also features the Gorilla Glass 3 for screen protection, so when it comes to screen protection, you're all set to go. Now this is one of the best you're going to find out there on the market when we're talking about amazing display. What that means is video playback will look amazingly sharp on your phone, and now developers can even start shipping out QHD quality games, and I can't imagine how good this is going to look on the G3. I did get a chance to put the G3 up against my HTC One M8 and also my Z2, and at the time I didn't really see much of a difference. That's probably because the picture that I was looking at was only at 1080p resolution, but as I said, once they start to ship out QHD games and stuff like that, that's when you really see the display on the G3. Looking at it face on right now, it does look pretty sharp. The icons and the apps and stuff, it really pops out at you, and as I said, it's one of the best you're going to find out there on the market right now. Camera is another area where the G3 stands out from all the other Android devices on the market right now. It essentially features a 30 megapixel sensor along with optical image stabilizer plus dual LED flash, and the first to introduce laser autofocus technology on an Android device. Now let's talk a little bit about this laser autofocus technology and how it works. Now for the average consumer, this might not sound like it can be beneficial to you because you don't get the aim of it, but in simple terms, laser autofocus basically focus on subjects instantaneously, and it's very accurate as well, so you no longer have to wait 10 to 15 seconds for your camera to focus on the subject which you're trying to take. And it's also good for taking pictures in low light conditions. Video recording is not only at full HD, but the LG G3 now records video at 4K resolution, and believe me when I say that the video quality on this phone is razor sharp. You will require storage for the large video files, but not to worry because the G3 now supports a micro SD card up to 128 gig, which is beast. The front facing camera has also been improved. It now features a 2 megapixel sensor which video records in HD, so it will come in handy when using video call services like Skype or just even taking selfies for Instagram. Speaking of selfies, the G3 front facing camera also features a selfie option. Now this is a pretty cool feature from LG. Now when taking selfies, we all look a bit awkward because we're trying to take the picture. If our phones don't have a dedicated camera button, we have to tap the screen in order to take the picture. But with the new G3, rather than tapping on the screen to take the picture, you can use a one-hand gesture to activate the camera, and then the countdown will then begin to take your picture. Now I find this option to be very cool. I'm currently using it and I absolutely love it. Overall, the new camera interface is a lot cleaner than the G2. It's not filled with millions of camera options that you will never use. Instead, it's clean and it's easy to use. So to conclude this review, the LG G3 is a beast. It offers you everything you need in a smartphone plus more, but it gives it to you in a simple layout and a simple UI, and I absolutely love it. Let me know what you guys think of this phone. Let me know if you're getting one, and if so, let me know the reasons why. Is this the best phone of 2014? Let me know. Is it better than the Z2, the HTC One M8, the new Samsung Galaxy S5? Let me know your thoughts. Please ensure to hit me up on Twitter if you're on Twitter. Also follow me on Instagram at ArksCorey, and be sure to look out for my other videos in the future. If you're new to my channel, also hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
New Calvin.